Right, when you're up against these other potential TI caliber teams, you can't ban everything against them. They end up going for the Monkey King instead. Okay, something a little bit unorthodox, but I mean, Gambit Spirit, they said we gotta give one of our Ecuadorian boys one of their comforts. Same sort of thing with Secret. It's Chrysalis's first potential TI. Just give him comfort. Let him ease his way into this competition.
I think for me, I do really like this last pick, Pango. It's going to give them an avenue to ease.
Seem like they need to, though. But yeah, you get a big power spike as soon as you hit level 3 on this Ogre Magi. Just that extra burn damage, that extra second on the duration. Start harassing out Zayats here, but I'm not sure how well that's going to go for him.
Caillou is in trouble. Look at the damage coming through from Rezo. 2 points in the trample, and we've got our first blood. It's going to be Secret that find it here in game 1.
I like this timing from Nisha as well in the mid lane, making sure to use that take aim as soon as the spells are spammed out. Luckily enough, though, Sabas was positioning himself on the correct side. Nice deny, though, from Nisha. That was what I was looking at. Can you look to make a
lane under the tower? Katara goes down. So Zayats and Resolution instantly, once Caillou leaves the lane, they Sentinel
get back and get some of those tankos off the courier.
Under attack.
Picks up the power treads as well. Going to go all the way back to the fountain. But again, mid lane, you've been completely pushed out here by Sabas. By Nisha on Sabas, and it's going to continue trying to push this in. Everyone's rallying around this point right now.
The power runes is going to be so important here for Tempest. They need to find them on the pain clear. And you see Secret's positioning, looking to protect her. Into the river we go. Sabas with the first rolling thunder can bounce back once onto Nisha. And look at the rotations coming out from Tempest as well. They're either going to bring Draka to try and shut down the sniper, and they'll do just that. And now they can look to turn over to Zayats as well as Tempest. That is what they needed. 2 quick kills for them in the river.
Yeah, for sure. And even just Kotaro, it means that he's going to be given a little bit more time to just farm safe. Might not be the most efficient way to do things, but you do need to open up the map a little bit.
Mid lane, they're collapsing onto Nisha. A chains into the rolling thunder from afar. The TPs are starting to come through, but they might be a little bit too late. With all the stats that Nisha has, the mechanism comes out for the bonus help, and Nisha's still in trouble. As Tempest, surrounded by the T1 tower, they bring him down for a second time this game, but it looks like Secret will get some revenge. They're able to turn it back around onto Slardon, and they've got the Pulverize as well to stop Caillou from TPing out. So Secret, they lose the position too, but they will get both supports on Tempest.
Rezo is just having an absolute godly time
to slow down the game of Chrysalis, but not going to be the case thanks to Zayats.
And am I seeing things? I know he's bloodlusted, but
I'll find him now. Easily Nick's assassin, but he's doing his job though. Like, this is the important thing. You see how Zayats is positioning kind of the left side of where the Monkey King's farming at the moment. He's in a position where he can act as like this blockade just to be the first person on the line, so Chrysalis will have enough time to get out.
And I think if you're going up against...
Oh, they got Nisha. Hang on, this is another big kill if they're able to find it. Sabas, he's got the Rolling Thunder back up, and Nisha going down for the 3rd time this game. He had such an incredible start to the laning stage, but again, we see Tempest, they have the capability to close the distance with ease. They're going to be cautious though, because they're going further into Secret's domain. Resolution is not an easy person to bring down. He doesn't have the BKB yet completed. Chrysalis is going to fly on over with the Wukong command. They've got firm control of the area now, but Tempest are able to reset. Out to the left side, Sabas is okay. He can jump down to the low ground, but Secret, they're starting to lose their members. It's just Chrysalis as a sole survivor to leap through the trees, but Tempest early on doing an incredible job to bring the numbers to take these early game fights.
Was talking about early, Secret
can go back in on their terms.
Yeah, I thought initially they were looking to say, okay, well, they use the Rolling Thunder to be able to get the kill on Tanisha. Let's just look to try and reset and then take the fight to them. Not like this. You're a big behind.
Trying to bait. Oh, he jumped straight in. Sabas, 0 cares in the world as Resolution was waiting in the tree line. A beautiful bait out from Poppy. They don't even get the Chen kill. Now Secret, they might look to put some pressure onto the T1 tower mid.
Oh yeah, for sure. So much of their team fight relies on that Rolling Thunder. They've even got the Flag Bearer creep there. It's not going to last too much longer, but...
The wraparound. Zayats Tempest all the way to the backside. They've got the onslaught as well onto the secondary support. A secret. They'll bring down Cat-U, and they can also close the Oh, they will not bring down Cat-U. So the Ogre survives, but the Ember Spirit does not.
Question is, do they look to defend this mid tower? Doesn't seem like it. They didn't need to use all that much. They still had the Hand of God available. Mech was up in another 5 seconds. They're just looking to try and get... And then, based off of that, look to get a pick off, take that mid tier 1 tower, opens up Roshan for you to be able to claim.
Again, Zayats, look at the positioning. Playing in front of the sniper. Smoke's gonna pop. They've got the wall to the high gun against the boss. He's gonna blindly jump into the middle, not respecting Secret in the formation they've been able to set up, and Resolution comes from the river as well. Tempest, they started incredibly strong.
Haven't taken that mid tier 1 tower. It's been so low for so long, but a pretty good job of just putting their tankiest heroes on the front lines and looking to push it out. Zayats again, positioning.
He's doing so much work for Secret at the moment. Obviously, by to be able to provide the mech and the Hand of God as well. So a lot invested to try and keep the Nyx Assassin alive, but it will give time now for Secret to bring the forces over to try and contest this. Look at Observer Ward. A lot of vision for Tempest to take the fight. Puppy's going to push on forward. Crystal is nearby as well. They'll get the first stun in the chain control. Is it going to be enough? It is. They'll be able to kill off Drak, but now Katara is going to enter the fight. He's got the BKB required. They're going to try and deal with Crystal, but they knock him down to the low ground. But it will not matter. As Katara charges on forward, killing off the Primal Beast and finishing Chrysalis as well. A big fight for Tempest, but can they get out with all their remaining numbers? As the assassinate from downtown means that Nisha can put an end to Sabas along with Cat-U.
That's the fight that Nisha was looking for, just enabling it.
Eyes are going to be on trying to find this tier 1 tower and maybe even some kills as well. Resolution BKB's on cooldown for another 5 seconds. Tempest are not aware of this. Can they keep him alive long enough for the BKB? It's not going to happen. But Puppy doesn't have to sustain to keep the Primal Beast alive, and now Katara is trying to get onto the champ, but they'll turn to Nisha instead. He's got the BKB if required. He'll finally pop this to try and get back to the safety of the high gun, but Draken, Nisha, time lapse still available for the Weaver. He's able to reset.
Seconds, they're going to be like, you know what? We've still got Rolling Thunder. We've still got a lot of this right-click damage. Let's go and take one of these big objectives that we needed to play around, being on the Radiant side. And Roshan is going to be the one. Lucky shot. Minus armor as well, coming through from the Weaver. Bloodlust there to assist with all that, but his movement not going to be enough. You might lose Cat-U, but you got a much bigger prize.
You did indeed. Secret though, so looking to move towards Tempest's territory. Resolution is stalking Sabas, but they will not see the pain clear. You see Katara top.
Yeah.
BKB's on cooldown. He will not be able to BKB TP out. Zayat's going to be able to find him in the tree line. He does. They should be able to bring him down the first time, but can they kill him a second time, those Tempests? They'll be able to bring their force to try and protect him with a respawn, but already Chrysalis is laying down the Wukong command, but where's the control to keep him inside? And Katara steps up. Sabas is in with the Rolling Thunder. They've done an incredible job to get the Bloodseeker out, and now Tempest, they can consider about going back in if they want to. As Katara is in with the BKB, but the damage is not ramping up. They haven't brought Secret down low, so the thirst is not there. A Secret standing their ground. Chrysalis with the double boundless strike. He needs a way to lock them into place. The Tempest, they can reposition to the Teacher Tower, but they haven't got it on top of Nisha. As the sniper's damage starting to rack up, but they've got to be cautious, so you need to respect Tempest and the long drawn out fights as they're going to go back in. Nisha's in trouble towards the Secret shot, but it's only Zayats nearby to buy in some time, and Nisha, he'll look to turn it around, gets the kill onto Drak, and he's still got the BKB to work with. Nisha pummeling into them. He'll get the finishing blow, and Nisha doesn't even die. Hold on, that thought though. Sabas jumping over the tree line. What's going on? Nisha, can he stand his ground? The mano against the Bloodseeker. He's pushing Katara back. One more right click, but he doesn't have the damage. As the Bloodseeker will win the duel and come out on top.
Oh, you could tell, like, Kaya and Sanj, he's going straight into that Lincoln Sphere. He's tired of getting taken out of these team fights entirely just by that rupture. Really want to see them playing around 4-star on the river side. They've got a position 4, and they'll take it for now. free. They didn't use a smoke for that purpose, but it does reveal that all of Secret are playing around this mid lane, so maybe they just might try and stay in the jungle on Tempest. That high ground advantage away, but haven't set up their vision just yet, so yeah, he's just trying to be as slippery as possible, right? He's got the Shadow Blade completed if he wants to. Might be looking to save up for the lane.
Started again. Gonna be caught out. Chrysalis to start with the Boundless Strike, and then Resolution can easily follow up with the Pulverize, and this will be the first tier 2 tower of the game getting claimed as well. No glyph available here for Tempest, so that's going to be able to open up the outpost, but Radiant, they're trying to come down to defender. Savas, a great start to Chrysalis, but he's got the BKB into the Wukong's command. Tempest, they need to reset out of the position, but look at the damage coming through. Nish on the high ground, pummeling into Katara, but a forced up back to the safety of the tier 3 towers as Assassinate. Not enough damage, 40 health as the Bloodseeker gets out. A lot of Tempest's rotations, and Secret, they're going to be the ones once again looking to make the plays. The smoke inside their own jungle. I got the lanes in a pretty good position to make a play.
Radiant are scanning.
Sabas, he's died a few times with going forward, so he's a little bit scared to keep that top lane pushed out, but it is technically the right play.
Oh, nice jump away with the Remnant. They're still going to be able to get on top of the Ogre though. So Cat, you will go down, but this gives enough time for Tempest to be able to get at least the heroes out of down bottom, and also Sabas shoving in another wave top.
Yeah, it's important for him to do this because the big thing to play around is Roshan. They were really hoping to find a core there.
Aggressive Secret coming over to the triangle. They're on Nisha. Katara, no hesitation, but the Bash is coming out as well with a hand of Goya. It's not enough to keep Nisha alive as they bring down the sniper. But what more can they get on Tempest though? It's Secret. They're looking to get out with the remaining survivors, but the Remnant into the river will hold the Nyx Assassin into place. But Resolution, they're hunting to the north. They go, trying to close the distance onto the Bloodseeker, but Katara, he'll blink away to safety. And Secret in the end, they lose Poppy as well. We're 2 for 1. Chrysalis is still stalking Draken. They even see Sabas as well nearby. Let's see if they're going to pounce on the opportunity. In they go to the first one, and the second comes out from Zayat. And now they've cut down the numbers on Tempest, but still seems like Radiant are in fighting shape as Katara is considering about jumping back in, but they cannot fight into the Wukong command. Tempest, they have to cut the ring, and they're going to do just that. Waiting for it to expire is Chrysalis. He's got the BKB, but he will not be able to TP out, so he just needs the man fight, and they go inside the Wukongs. You can't fight the monkey once he has firm control of the area. As Chrysalis slams down the Boundless Strike, getting rid of Cat.
To super reliably get in onto those backlines and burst down these mobile, slippery heroes, I like to call them. You know, the Weaver, the Pango.
Zayat with the Nyx Assassin, man. What can this man not do? Oh my lord, Zayat.
Is under attack.
If it's a good Nyx game, it's a good Nyx game. And that is all tier 2's gone now with Nisha pushing in this top lane at the exact same time. He has the freedom to be able to do this because he's got that Aegis available. I was about to call it a rod, but...
Dude, look how fast these objectives are falling.
Yeah, they got the Death on it.
Zayat is in. And it's a lot of damage.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
They don't have a tier 2 tunnel. They might go for Megas. There's nothing stopping them.
They don't have Glyph. Like, this is one of the changes that we haven't seen super reliably, and yet Katara's out of the base. Draken's trying to at least get a tier 2 tower in exchange, but well, that's Sladden's dieback being expended.
They know where Katara is. They saw him under the Observer Ward.
Gotta get back, my man.
Oh, they're gonna see him again? Zayat?
He's gonna force a BKB out of him.
Yeah, that's a big one, and they also purge off the double damage rune as well. That's BKB, no DD, and Mega Creeps. Oh no, in Secret, they're not gonna look to lead the base as Resolution onto the Weaver. Sabas! A huge rolling thunder to give the opportunity for Draken to get the time lapse out. That's Crystal's down, but can they deal with the sniper, however? He's got the Aegis, he's got the BKB still to work with. I don't know if they're going to be able to get on top of him to kill him. You see the respect that Tempest is giving out, but Resolution just charges into the middle, not caring about anything on Tempest. That gives them the vital space for Nisha to retreat.
Us doing his best to try and stop it, but they're just going to go now. They're going to rally behind this mid wave if possible. Go for a spike here, why not? Go for the surprise factor.
Okay, for the kill onto Draken.
Yep.
Look at the easy chain control from them. The Rolling Thunder was even used from Sabas, but it didn't see an angle be able to counter-initiate a secret. They instantly look to back up once they got the kill into the Weaver, and that gives them a big opportunity now to look to end the game.
They're not scared of anything anymore.
Radiant's middle tower.
Like, no Rolling
is under
Thunder,
attack.
no Weaver, or at the very least a Weaver that has to expend the buyback. Still got Aegis for a minute. Just let Nisha do the dirty work.
A bit of full wraparound here from Tempest.
Are scanning.
My game won't.
And you're still playing into the Aegis though, so you gotta wait 40 seconds, but I don't know if you're gonna have enough time. Tier 4s are going down.
Has fallen.
They're going to look to try and rally a last defense, but you got to go.
The throne's falling! You gotta go, guys! And Katara's in. A couple of bashes onto the Monkey King. The sustain, it doesn't even matter. The throne blows up in secret. They'll start off in incredible fashion, taking game 1 in 38 minutes. A bit too late. I do see Katara top. If he all could, and he would not be able to peek if he TPR. Zad's going to be able to find him in the tree line. He does. They should be able to bring each other first time. They can make it the second time, those Tempest. They'll be able to bring their 4-6 try and protect him with a respawn. But already Chrysalis is laying down the Woodcoin command, but where's the control to keep him inside? And Katara steps up, splashes him with the Rolling Thunder. They've done an incredible job to get the Bloodseeker out there, and now Tempest, they get concerned about going back in if they want to. Katara is with the BKB, but the damage is not ramping up. They haven't brought Secret down once, so the thirst is not there. The Secret is standing their ground. Chrysalis with the double down the strike. He needs a way to lock them into place. But Tempest, they can reposition for the teacher tower, but they haven't got it on top of Nisha. As the sniper's damage starting to rack up, but they've got to be cautious, so you need to respect Tempest and the long drawn out fights. If they're going to go back in, Nisha's in trouble. Towards the Secret shot, but suddenly Zayat's nearby to buy in some time, and Nisha, he'll look to turn it around, gets the kill on the Drak, and he's still got the BKB to work with Nisha pummeling into them. He'll get the finishing blow, and Nisha doesn't even die. Although that thought though, Sabas jumping on the tree line. What's going on? Nisha, can he stand his ground? The mano against the Bloodseeker, and pushing Katara back. One more right click, but he doesn't have the damage as the Bloodseeker will win the